right? So when you first boot up, you would be asked to choose between install or enter the safe mode, and then it will load up the necessary drivers and will take you to Ubuntu setup, right? So it first loads the operating system onto your RAM, like whatever you have attached, right? So I have given like 8 GB of RAM so far, and here you can see it will look after all the configurations and then it will move to the next step. Now once you boot up your Ubuntu, you will be presented with this screen here. I am inside virtual machine, so it is showing me the smaller size of window until I change to a larger resolution, right? So first thing you have to do is you have to start by selecting the language, and then you move on to each accessibility setting. So based on what you wish to work with, you have to select those options, for example contrast and so on, screen reader, right? Same with the hearing and the typing, right? So moving on from accessibility settings, next would be choosing the keyboard layout. So I keep it to US keyboard here, right? You can also auto detect, but I keep it at US keyboard by default, right? Another thing is going with the default wired connection if you have that option. If you don't want it to connect to internet, can also say the same, but I will keep it, right? Next is we will go with installation part, right? So we'll just select that and click next. Can choose the interactive installation to avoid any form of confusion. Then you select what you wish to start with. Can also select extended selection just in case you don't want any third-party setups, right? I don't want any graphics or Wi-Fi hardware, right? So if you do want it, you can always say third-party software for graphics and Wi-Fi, right? Next, it will also take your permission related to erase disk and setup, right? So go with that. And next you can choose no encryption. I will choose this because I don't need to enforce that for now, right? So here you will be adding your credentials. Once you set those changes, make sure to also select the time zone because that would be taken with your system settings. It has already detected on my case, but I can still choose the location and it will select the time zone for me, right? So let me just select this and move to next step. Here you can see I'm reviewing my choices regarding installation, erase disk, then also choose to have driver, and our partition would be typical formatted as ext4 and used for root. Next we will install this and it will take its time, so wait for like 20 or so minutes and we will be migrating this, right? So after like a few minutes you will find it is installed and you can restart, right? During the start inside VMware or even your system, you would have to detach your disk or even the USB that you have attached, right? So just restart for now. For example, you can see it is asking me to remove the installation medium and then press enter. So I will press enter now that I have removed the attached drive. Now if you are on your system, you will find that you will be asked to remove the USB drive, right? And then it will load up. You will also notice that the screen size you have to adjust with, because here you have to pick your resolution otherwise it will go with default 800, 600 or similar smaller resolution at first. So your goal is to first log into system and get the setup to configure your screen settings. Now as you can see, I have to select the account and add the password, and you will notice that it is typical install and doesn't require much more configuration than that. Here by default you will also notice the option for VMware tools. So if you go to VM and then pick the VMware tools option, here you can see that disk is attached here, so it will allow you to drag and drop from your base operating system to here. And so you can go through tour. I'm not going to enable location, and also I will not share anything with the canonical, so I will just move on with the default style. If you want, you can even pick the accent colors, so you can pick blue or maybe whatever the red is. So I will go with that. Click next, and basically you can click finish. Right, notice that I didn't even have to check the display settings and it picked up because the VMware tools did it for me. So whenever you are adjusting with the screen resolution, make sure your own driver or the drivers that you get with the VMware are set up. So this may work for VMware as well as for your local system when you set up the default drivers, right? So you don't even have to experiment with resolution. Here by default I can see that I have functional Ubuntu system, and if we check the system, here you can see about, where I have given the name to device, then operating system is 26.04. right, I have like 8 GB of RAM, out of which 0.8 by default goes to Ubuntu, and I have like 42 GB of RAM as well, sorry, disk space, and 8 GB of RAM. Right, you can further get the system details here, and that's it. So we managed to set up the Ubuntu system on VMware. You can pretty much apply the same to your local hardware, barring the part where you have to take a look at your local drivers. In that case it would be also painless system setup, right? If you go with the encryption, few more steps will be added at the start, but this was meant to be under VMware, so I didn't went with the encryption part.